Hello guys, the TB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have PAK Official YouTube versus Josh Kip, two very good players. We have Vanquishal, Ryzeal, K9 Force Release, Ash Blossom, Heavy Burger, and Rescue Ace Impulse. They have Night Sword, Serpent, Perulia, Ash, Bonfire, and Bell. 41 versus 40. We will see PAK going first. Also, this is a part of the Jibril 2v2 Ironman tournament, so of course make sure to go ahead and check out Jib's channel, link down below in the description, and check out PAK's channel. And then, okay, we will drop Perulia during standby phase, and then they will Ash Blossom that, go to main phase, normal summon Ryzeal effect, get hit with Ash Blossom, which, yeah, I mean, that's really good here. They're going to turn Ryzeal in the rock effect to add back. Good thing they do have Fire plus Dark in hand, so they do have like a Holisu setup. Pass, they draw Talons. That's pretty good. Activate Bonfire. Bonfire, go ahead, search out X Ryzeal. And then now we will go... Oh, anything on Res? No, okay. Special summon out X Ryzeal, dump Valon. And then we have X plus Valon. So, you know, try to pop the Force Release there. And go ahead and search out Sword Ryzeal. Now on Resolution, they're thinking they're going to go activate Rock to Special, bring out Ryzeal, and then Ryzeal effect to go search, grab out Holisu. And now from here, we're going to go Ryzeal effect to pop the X Ryzeal. Okay. Then on res of that, nothing. Activate Talents to look at hand, which will make the Holisu unusable. So they're just going to go ahead and they said think on what to rip. Yeah, just rip Impulse because, yeah, it's obvious there, right? Like, Burger has no effect at this point except for Burn 15. Sure. Holisu has no effect at this point. Sure. So I'm going to hit the card that says, you know, draw cards that could get them into something. Yeah, they're going to go ahead, hit Impulse. And then now special summon out Sword. Sword effect goes search, and that's going to grab out Ice Ryzeal. And now we have normal out Ice. Ice effect goes special, bring out X Ryzeal from the deck. Okay. So I'm guessing that means they just play the very small Ryzeal package. Otherwise, obviously could have summoned at least Star Ryzeal there, or Node Ryzeal, or something that had an effect. So they're just playing the small package. And then on summon a King of Pharaoh Limbs, Burger, bounce back, special. And then Burger to burn. Are we just doing this to troll before we admit defeat? King of the Pharaoh Limbs, go ahead, search out Haba. Sure. Haba effect. Okay. I don't know why they did that. Are we being trolled right now? They're going to go ahead, tribute King of the Pharaoh Limbs, Saji, grab out Ritual Spell. Because it actually is PAK and Nesh on the team. So, you know, it wouldn't surprise me, you know, if they did a little bit of trolling. Ritual Spell, summon Haba from hand, go ahead, tribute Night Sword plus Kusanagi. And then new chain link, we have Kusanagi 1, target Ritual Spell, Night Sword 2, and then they admit defeat. Yep, on the game 2 now. We will go ahead and see PAK go first. We have Ash, a case for K9, Caesar, Jokul, Ryzeal. They have Nib, Aramasa, Night Sword, Fua, Perulia. Yo, what is up with these Mitsurugi players drawing Night Sword every hand? Like, Clifton drew this card every hand, and now Josh drawing this card every hand. But we do have double Charmy, so drop Perulia. And then they're going to Ash that. Okay, go main phase. Activate case for K9. Grab out the Azuna. And now we're going to go Azuna special. Azuna effect go dump. Dump Lupus. Okay, so decide to not Jokul effect. Lupus effect special summon itself out. And then on that summon, yeah, go ahead, drop Fua before on Lupus Graveyard effect. No, on summon, Fua resolves, think res. Yeah, obviously dropping Fua there before they can overlay. Normal out Jokul, and then Jokul effect goes search, grab out Lantern. Okay, are we Dice Smashing? Okay, so maybe that's why we decided to not Jokul effect. And just Azuna, because if we do get hit with Fua, then we have normal summon Jokul to go into this. Let's say we did Jokul special this out, and then dump that. And then they drop Fua, we still get Jokul search, so we're still in like that same spot. But we have normal Ryzeal. Oh, I guess it's a little awkward, right? You'd want to, like, give them 3 draws. The draw for Rock, the draw for Sue to summon Mad Love, and then the draw off Ripper. Yeah, I guess so if they would have Fua, that would make that awkward. We're just going to make Dice Smasher, then Dice Smasher effect. But this is pretty hard to stop when it's summon number 4 with Lupus under it. So, let's see. We see Josh Kip rolling first. So, Josh Kip rolls 9, which in reality means a number that PAK can never roll. So, yeah, they are locked. KK, no changes. Wow, it doesn't even change the 3 to a 7. Lantern, summon back out Jolko from the graveyard. And now it doesn't matter if we even give them like an extra Fua draw or two, because we should be able to just set up enough follow-up to where we win. So they draw Futsu there, and then activate Ripper, detach, go ahead, grab out Jolko, and then set the quick play spell from hand, pass, they draw Bonfire, and then they just submit defeat. Yeah, I wish I didn't press the button so fast, because, I mean, technically there are times where you can do things under Dice Smasher. Right there was probably not one of the times, though. Didn't seem like they had, like, a lot of Mitsu engine to try to get that to push through, or a lot of Ryzeal engine to try to get that to push through somehow. Now we have Holisu, Fua, Called by, Raisin, Azuna. They have Mitsurugi, Mir, Mutually Affirmed Destruction, Bonfire, Nib, and Haba. Okay, they've also drawn Bonfire all 3 games. But Mutually Affirmed, pretty good. Yeah, I would say both hands here are very strong. So they're going to go ahead and activate Bonfire. Bonfire, grab out the X Ryzeal, and then special summon out X Ryzeal by dumping Mirror Logic. X Defect goes Search, grab out Sword Ryzeal, and now special out Sword. Yeah, they definitely play the small package, because they also dump Mirror Logic over dumping Duo Drive. Summon Sword, Sword Effect, grab out Ice from the decks of the hand. They said, is this good here? Yeah, normal Ice Effect. Wait. Why are we doing this? This doesn't make sense, right? There's like, okay, there's actually a lot of things here that I disapprove of. One, PAK has basically at this point should be able to tell that Josh is only playing the small Ryzeal package. So technically here, right, they're not supposed to normal Ice because they don't get Star in the set cross and to make Duo and to play around Nib that way, which is why people do that. What are they going to do? Summon from deck? And then what? Like, you know what I mean? What do we do from there? We make a rank 4 that can get hit with Nib for all of our cards? That doesn't make sense, right? You just make the rank 4 first and then normal Ice after, so you don't get hit with Nib for everything. So then, technically, PAK should have dropped Fua before we normaled Ice, but he held it for Ice, because that's what people do with Star. So, like, PAK misplayed, and then Josh misplayed, and now PAK is getting rewarded for it. This is crazy. That was like a crazy line of like little play that happened there. But those are like those little things, right? Little things that can be the difference between you winning a match, losing the match, topping YCS, not topping YCS, being a winner and not being a winner. Well, I guess I don't know what it takes to be a winner, but we go ahead, draw Jiaolong, and then, okay, so if we draw a Dark, that's going to be, like, extra good for us. Or honestly, even just, like, another Fireworks, too. But they're just going to make Babushka, and then we draw Bell. Okay, and then they go Set, Trap, Pass. So we're going to end on Babushka with some X's. We have Mutually Affirmed, which is really good. They're going to go ahead, end of main, Holisu, reveal Jiaolong special, and then Jiaolong special. Okay. Then pass okay, question mark. They're going to overlay in the detonator now. They draw into a Perulia off that. Okay. Yeah, I guess it was like not too hard for them to SP Babushka there. But then we still had Mutually Affirmed. We're going to go ahead, draw on the Ash, activate Mutually Affirmed. So both players are going to go ahead and have to, you know, reveal their whole hand here to each other. And now, let's see. We will go make Rock with Holisu. Rock effect to add back Holisu. And then okay, no, we just revealed it. Okay. Like, for the trap card. I thought we were revealing it for the effect. Normal Azuna. And then battle phase, attack into the Babushka. Take 2,000. Main phase 2, make Valon. And then make Zeus. That's why we attacked into that. And then set called by. And now we go ahead and we try passing turn. Okay. Okay. They were just turning the cards back around. Now they draw Haba. Alright, so now standby phase, detach, go main phase. This is a pretty tricky spot. They also know every card, so like it should be a bit easier because of that. But at the same time, it's still not easy. I don't even know how they're going to approach this. They know called by Zeus. Okay, so let's actually sit back and look at it, right? They have called by Zeus, Ash, Bell. But before they Bell, they want a Holisu Steel. before they build, they want a Holly Shoe Steel. I guess technically there's other ways they could do it too. They could Zeus effect the wipe, and then rock, add back Jiaolong, Holly Shoe, reveal, Jiaolong, reveal, go search, and that gets you everything, but then you have to, like, use your interruptions very specifically, which probably won't happen. Okay, they're just gonna go main phase, activate Habo, which... Do we send Saji to grave, or... Okay, we tribute Babuska, and now we go Saji effect, which can get hit with the Ash Blossom. But they're gonna say okay to that, actually. Lets them get access to the ritual spell. Now they go... I guess, like, if we Ash it, they get the detonator to start popping, then they get the pop Zeus. They're gonna go battle phase, attack Rock. So that way Rock can't summon Raisin? Okay. Yeah, I think PAK would be very fine with this. Now we get the Zeus effect to attach. So it's like we're trading like one interruption basically for another. Unless if we truly think we can force out Bell, which then makes the Holly Sue not an interruption, like I said before. So now they're gonna go main phase 2. And then use Detonator Saji to make SP to banish Called By. And now they're going to chain Called By on the ice. They let it go. They don't try to chain SP to make this card. Oh, like, wait. I was about to say, this has Lupus. Can't even chain SP. I forgot. They actually... Well, actually, hold on. Let me just double check this. Next XYZ monster has this card's material. Okay. I was going to say, let me double check this card real quick. Because I haven't actually Zeus attached Lupus for my deck. Activate ritual spell. You know, sometimes they're worded like if it was used with this card, blah blah blah. But summon Habo from hand, go ahead, tribute from deck. So we know we played Night Sword. Okay, not going for Night Sword, going for Aramasa instead. So now we're gonna go Kusanagi 1 on ritual spell, Aramasa 2, and then that will go ahead search out a Murakumo, which I guess this makes sense to go for because we can't ritual spell from deck because we know they have Ash. But, okay, well, yeah, because would they just Ash this? Sure, and now we still have Mirror to get in the Murakumo? Yeah. So activate Mirror, they Bell it now, and then make Typhon on top of Hava. It seems like every other card's dead. Yeah, use the effect, bounce back Zeus. Yeah, they're fine with this though. Like, PAK is in a really good spot here. So they're gonna go main phase 2, Holly Sue reveal, Raisin the special, chain Lupus to special, and then we can just start our turn. And the thing is, PAK also knows every card in Josh's hand. So we can just start the turn, make Ripper that can't be targeted, and then it also, so it beats the SP. Well, I guess it doesn't beat the SP. It beats Nib. And then the SP, you know, isn't that crazy of an interruption. We draw Rhoda, but okay, we just go battle phase attack over SP, and then we can main phase 2 combo. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. This is probably just the proper way to do it. Instead of making it to where the opponent gets, like, more follow-up, just, you know, win the game this way. They can't top deck out of this. So we go Ripper, effective search, and they admit defeat. Okay, so now on to the next game. We will go ahead and we will see Josh decide to go first. And then opening hands, we have Raisin, Azuna, Fire Attacker, Fua, Impulse. They have Bell, Fua, Bonfire, Bell, Prayers. They also play 41 in this list. So maybe it's 2 identical lists. Maybe it's just like, you know, some slight changes. Like maybe you have a list that's more prepared for Yummy. Then you have a list that's more prepared for Vanquishal or something like that. Also draw an Impulse plus Fire Attacker. Unfortunate. But we do have Fua, Azuna. So they go activate Bonfire, grab out X Ryzeal, and then we're going to go special summon out X Ryzeal and dump. Dump Exceton Knight. Okay. Last time they dumped Mirror Logic. This time we dump Exceton Knight. Go ahead, search Sword. Maybe it's because we need Eclipse Twins set up this time is what we're thinking. Special Sword, Sword Effect goes search, grab out Ice Ryzeal, and then anything on Res, no, normal Ice Effect, get hit with Fua. I want to know why Josh is doing this. What combo are we going for? Like, is it, okay, this time we don't have to go for, I guess last time we didn't have to go for King of the Feral Imps either. Is the goal to overlay 3 in the Ouroboros to rip from hand, make Fire Attacker? I mean, I don't know why I said Fire Attacker, I was looking at it. Make Eclipse Twins, Prayer in the Haba Tribute Eclipse Twins, summon back out from the grave. That wasn't the game plan last game because we went for Mirror Logic Dump. That could be the game plan this game. Could have been the game plan, but I doubt it at this point because, yeah, I doubt it. We misplayed last time, so it's probably just a misplay this time. We draw in the Jolkol off the Fua. They make Babushka, draw Stake Your Soul. And then set Prayer, pass. They draw Snow Devil. It's actually a pretty good draw. Activate Stake Your Soul, reveal the Azuna. And then that's going to go ahead special summon out the Holisu. And then we will just go set trap card, end phase, bounce back Holisu, pass turn. It is crazy how good Babushka is. They said thinking during the end phase if they want a prayers or not. They don't, then they draw Haba for turn. Draw phase, activate Snow Devil. Go ahead, yeah, pop everything. And then thinking of the summons, so summon out Ryzeal. Technically this should be in defense then, right? Because it summons and then pops the board, and Babushka was still on field, so it should instantly be boop, flop to defense. Ryzeal effect, go ahead, grab out Caesar, and then go main phase, activate Haba, summon Saji, tribute Saji. Saji effect goes search. It's gonna grab out the ritual spell from the decks of the hand. And then from here, we're going to go activate Ritual Spell, summon out Haba, tribute Night Sword, Kusanagi, and then activate Kusanagi, Night Sword. It also sucks because they've been through, like, older Ryzeals. So, now will not be an option. Said good, but think on resolution. Summon Night Sword there, then moved it, said slide to the left. Slide to the right! Cha-cha! So now... Okay, so now activate Caesar, bounce back Ryzeal. I wonder how long they took on that, by the way. How long did they take on that? They summoned it 4 seconds later. I mean, they could have called them on it. They could have. But a lot of players that play in these tournaments really want it. Like, they really want the best testing possible. So, you know, even if it is a little, like, couple second thing like that, a lot of the time they let it slide. Unless you're trying to do it, like, consistently, then it's like, you know, that's crazy. But summon out Caesar effect, go ahead, pop, reveal the 3 attributes, and then in response, chain prayers, tribute Haba, search out Futsu, and then summon back out the Kusanagi, lose 800, and then Caesar can just pop Night Sword. They're just going to let it get banished. Sure, I mean, that's fine. Technically, they could have, like, tributed Kusanagi to protect that, if they just didn't want this banished for some reason. Then Haba, summon out. Okay, I mean, technically Futsu is a reason, I guess, to not have this card be banished. Go ahead, grab out Mir. And also, this card can attack direct. Kusanagi can't. I guess there's, like, little things. So now, on resolution, they're going to go Azuna, special out, Azuna effect, dump Lupus. Lupus effect, get hit with Bell. Yeah, Bell stopping, that's pretty good. Holisu, reveal the Ryzeal, summon out, and then use the effect, reveal Fire Dark. And then bring out Jiaolong. Jiaolong effect, reveal some fires. And now that can go ahead and search out a Burger from deck to hand. Okay, and then we're going to go Burger, bounce back, special Burger effect, draw 1. That draws into a Ryzeal. Alright, so trying to survive, ritual spell, summon out from deck. They did use the Vanquish Soul Trap, so only Azuna will be destroyed here if they use Murakumo. Futsu 1, Murakumo 2, wipe out Azuna. Go ahead, search out prayers from the decks of the hand. Use Mir, tribute Murakumo, summon Futsu, and then Murakumo to go ahead, summon itself out, search, grab out Magatama, and then set thinking real quick, normal summon out Fua, okay, overlay into Eclipse Twins, okay, I like this, Babushka them again, that's game. Eclipse Twins effects, that way it can attack twice, attack Holisu, attack Jiaolong. The attacking twice isn't why they summoned it, that's just like the bonus effect here. Like, oh yeah, we also get 2,400 damage because we go for this. But we're going for it because we get the link off, summon something like IP, and then Eclipse Twins effect to summon out Babushka. Technically, we could have gone for SP, which also chain blocks, but they shouldn't have Bell at this point. Yeah, there's only 2 unknowns at this point also. But they shouldn't have Bell probably, based on how they played. They might have it though, maybe. They might be holding it, praying that it would work later on at some point. Okay, go ahead, make this, and then go set prayer, set Magatama, pass, to draw Stake Your Soul, and then normal summon out Ryzeal. Sure, turn that into Rock. Rock effect to add back. They do have Futsu that could summon, but it looks like they don't want to play into something like Talons, so they don't want to like put the body out there. Jokel effect, reveal itself plus the Holisu. Okay. And then nothing on summon, turn those into a SP, and then go battle. They banish. Okay, that's probably just a misclick. They're gonna go ahead, attack IP, and then this was 800, so it's gonna go ahead and crash there. Activate Stake Your Soul, reveal Caesar, try to special summon out the Holisu, and then try to leave main phase 2 to go to end phase. They're thinking if they want to activate Magatama, because this is only during a main phase. So use it, tribute to pop rock. And they could turn Holisu into another rock if they wanted. They're going to go Haba and Mir. So put back Mir, and then Haba will probably just go ahead, search out Mir, summon itself out. But if they make rock... Oh, also, I'm dumb. I said Futsu effect before, but we're under Babushka. I was just thinking in my head, I was like, okay, if they make rock, they can't Futsu because Babushka. I was like, wait, but I just said like 2 seconds ago to use Futsu. So they're going to go ahead and make rock, so just disregard that. Go ahead, pass. They draw Perulia. Detach for Babushka during standby. Go main phase. It's like if we switch this to attack and our opponent starts playing, Futsu summons so many bodies, they can never keep up. Every body they summon to try to deal with an interruption, or every body they summon to try to deal with something provides Josh with another body. So it's like, you're just not keeping up with them. And there are already so many bodies ahead. Rock summon Raisin, Futsu 1 target Murakumo, Raisin 2, grab out Dr. Madlove, and then summon out Murakumo, and now Murakumo effect to wipe. Chain Raisin effect to protect. And then they're just going to let that go. Could have Murakumo to negated it, but I was going to say, you don't like need to there. So now going on to game 2. PAK will go first. And we have Jiaolong, Stake Your Soul, Madlove, Azuna, Stake Your Soul. They have Perulia, Ice, Talents, Murakumo, X. So drop Perulia during standby, Stake Your Soul, reveal Jiaolong. And then go ahead and summon out Raisin. Raisin effect goes, search. Raisin, grab out Holisu from the deck to the hand. Link off Raisin and the Rock. Now we have Rock effect to add back the Raisin from the grave. That's fine. Holisu, reveal Raisin. Special, they draw Saji. Not a good draw. Holisu goes summon from deck. Reveal Raisin, Madlove. Summon Jiaolong. Now we have Jiaolong, reveal Raisin. Jiaolong to go ahead, search. And then that's going to grab out Snow Devil. Because we're going to overlay in the Ripper. Yeah, I was going to say, otherwise we could go for Field Spell, but we will not have the Vanquished Souls on board for it to set the trap in end phase. Ripper, go ahead, search out Lupus, and then set Forced Release, set Trap from hand, and then pass. So, adding Lupus may seem like a little bit weird. It does allow us to play around Bell for the most part, because they still have Bell to stop Rock add back. I guess it also just means like Azuna doesn't need to resolve in general because we have like the reward off Azuna already in hand. Pass, they draw Mitsurugi Mirror, and then they're gonna go main phase, special summon out X Ryzeal, dump Valon. Valon 1 X2, target the trap, and then chain trap. I'll summon but no destroy anything. Okay. Sure. I guess you didn't have to reveal the Jiaolong, could have just revealed the Raisin and summon Raisin, but it doesn't matter, it was already revealed. So summon Raisin, they're going to search Sword, and then Raisin effect to go search. It's going to grab out Caesar from the deck to the hand. And now Rock effect to add back Holisu. And then we're going to go Raisin effect to pop the X Ryzeal. And then Talents to take. Talents to take? Talents to take sounds crazy. Talents to take doesn't work. Yeah, it just doesn't work. Maybe if we did it slightly different. But even then it's like, it's like, what do? Special Sword, and then hope, like, see if it resolves, sure, and then after that, Talents take Ripper, they chain Force Release, they get the pop Sword, now they summon Werewolf to your board, basically, in defense position, but then maybe you don't take Werewolf, maybe then you take Raisin, because it's a level 4, I don't know, but Talents take here just sounds like Holisu's gonna steal it back, and now we're trading Talents with Holisu steal, which I don't think we can I don't think we should be trading a card like Talents like that. Oh, like, it's like not even a 1-for-1 basically is what it feels like. Yeah, so now Holly Sue, go ahead, steal back the Ripper, and that's better than stealing Holly Sue, because now they've gone through the Holly Sue effect to steal back the Ripper. Said come back to Papa, Nesh said. Okay, so now, yeah, special out sword effect, grab out X Ryzeal, and then PAK stinking on res. Okay, normal Saji effect goes search, and then that can grab out. Did we grab prayer or ritual spell? Probably just prayer. It said sorry hard. Grab out prayer from deck to hand, and then any priority on resolution? No. Activate forced released. Go ahead and summon out werewolf. Pop the sword Ryzeal, and then special out ice Ryzeal by pitching X Ryzeal. Nothing on that summon. Overlay those into Dugaris, and then on Dugaris summon Caesar, bounce back special, Caesar effect, go ahead, pop the Dugaris, and then boop, yeah, just go ahead, out that card real quick. Activate prayer, tribute Murakumo, and now they still have werewolf, but they don't have to do it now. They definitely just wait, yeah. Go ahead, grab out Haba from the decks of the hand, lose 800, summon back out Saji, and then now we have the Murakumo effect. That will go ahead and search, and they probably sided out stuff like Kusanagi. Maybe. They didn't side out Night Sword Serpent before, so I might be wrong. I'm probably wrong on that, actually. Werewolf, go ahead, rip the Mitsurugi Ritual, or Mirror from hand. Now they're going to grab out the Mitsurugi Ritual from the deck, activate Ritual, summon Haba from hand, go ahead, tributing from the deck, thinking on what to tribute Kusanagi, Night Sword Serpent, and then new chain link, we have Night Sword Serpent, Kusanagi, so we get to add back the ritual spell, and then summon out the Night Sword Serpent, and then on resolution, we still have Lupus, so summon Lupus effect, overlay, and then that gets us a Valon effect, Book of Moon Saji, and now they have ritual spell, summon from deck, okay. Bring out Futsu, and then we have Haba effect, summon itself out, go ahead, surge, grab out Mitsurugi Magatama from the decks of the hand, and then activate Magatama, tribute Futsu, pop werewolf, and then Futsu effect, summon itself out and go search. It's going to grab out Haba from the decks of the hand, and then activate Haba. So summon Aramasa, tribute Saji. Hold on a second. They're actually playing real clean right here. I like this. Summon out Aramasa. But what rank 4 do we get to make? Let's see. They're thinking. They don't have like duo drive and stuff like that to go into. Oh! Okay, they admitted defeat. Hold on. They admitted defeat? Am I tripping? They could go like Kaba beat over Caesar. This only drops attack, so Futsu can't beat over Valon. That was a little bit tough actually, right? Beat over this. They still have this. We turn Aramasa plus Night Sword into a Babuska. But if we make Babuska, then we can't make Typhon on top of Haba and bounce Valon, because we'll be under Typhon. It's just admit defeat. I wonder what their extra deck is. Like, just feels like admit defeat here is like, maybe it's fine, but it's like, it doesn't feel like we're that far off from like winning, right? Like, it seems like we're pretty far off, but not far off at the same time. Like, I don't know. I don't know what their extra deck is, to be honest. I don't know. But on to game number 3 now. We have Nib, Jolko, Mad Love, Impulse, Raisin. They have Prayer, Nib, Mutually Affirmed, Pre-Prep, and Haba. Okay, so we will go main phase, activate Pre-Prep. Pre-Prep, grab out the Murakumo plus the Mirror. And then we will now go Okay, started with that. Now we're gonna go Haba, summon Saji, tribute Saji. Saji effect goes search, grab out ritual spell. Now activate ritual spell, summon Haba from hand by tributing Night Sword Kusanagi from deck. And then activate the effect, summon itself out, add back ritual spell, that's fine. So already getting really far. Activate Mirror, tribute Haba, summon out Murakumo from hand. And then we're going to go Haba effect, summon itself out, go search, grab out the trap card, activate the ritual spell, tribute Murakumo, bring out Futsu. And then we have Murakumo effect, summon itself out, and go search, grab out prayers. And then I wonder if they play 1/7 Tachyon or not. Nah, probably not. Probably not. I don't even think they like need to go for that there. Prayer, tribute Futsu, grab out Haba, lose 800, summon back out from the graveyard. And then new chain link, we have the Futsu effect and the mirror effect. So go ahead, put back mirror, summon out Futsu, go search, grab out Magatama. Yep, like we already have so much. So just gonna confirm hand is trap, Magatama, Haba, and I don't know if you have prayers or not, correct? Or did you just add it? Correct. So now they're gonna go overlay in the duo. And then they're thinking on summon if they want to nib or if they want to, you know, impulse on the effect, or they're trying to think about how they want to order this. So they're going to go ahead impulse the duo drive effect. They said okay to that. Could have Murakumo did it, but can also save Murakumo for the fire attacker effect. So they're going to resolve duo, and then we also get Futsu summon back because of that. So grab out sword, ice. And then new chain link, Futsu chain link 1, fire attacker chain link 2, and then chain link 3, Murakumo, no other chains, so discard Mad Love, draw Holisu, Perulia. Okay, that's good. We wanted to draw Holisu. That was like the perfect draw. And then summon out Night Sword Serpent from the graveyard off the Futsu. And now we link off into a IP. Okay, IP? Really? IP does not seem correct there at all. It should just be SP, right? Like every time. Yeah, should just be SP. I guess Magatama already like checkmates Azuna, but like IP gives you more interruptions, but I don't think with the hand we have, like full Mitsurugi setup, plus Ryzeal, plus a Floodgate, plus a copy of Nib, I don't think we need more interruptions, man. I think we just need to focus on, instead of building the absolute best board possible, building a board that guarantees follow-up under basically any circumstance. Because I think if we do that, we win under basically any circumstance. So Ice is going to go ahead and bring out X. And then they said that's fine. Then they said sec, just to confirm. Oh, hold on, we can see right there, they said okay. And then Josh thought for a while. And then they started thinking like 20 seconds later. Oh, we actually have to drop Nib here. Yeah, good thing they thought about that, right? Oh, is it Holisu? It's probably just Nib, right? Because they need to stop them, because if they overlay into like Ouroboros right now, and then we drop Nib on summon, they still have Special Sword, grab X, dump Eclipse Twins, summon Ouroboros, and then they need to Holisu out a level 4, which, I guess is fine for them, right? They get that out of level 4 plus Ouroboros, but that means they have to use their Caesar Pop on Ouroboros, or on a level 4, and I think they'd rather try to save it to try to hit back row. Also, all the Mitsurugis use the tribute effects already, so that won't be happening. I said where, I'm going to give it to you. Now they're going to go special swords, sword effect, grab out X Ryzeal, and then now they have special summon out X Ryzeal by dumping, and then now we'll go ahead and dump the Eclipse Twins, and now Holisu, reveal Raisin, special summon out, Holisu effect to go ahead, special from deck, and then that's going to bring out Raisin. Now Raisin effect to search, grab out Caesar, and now we have Raisin effect to go pop. By the way, there's also summon number 4. And if we drop Caesar, which we will, that will be summon number 5. Okay, interesting. So now we're gonna go ahead, set 4, and then end of main. Like, technically you could be like, oh, I'm gonna set 1 card and then go end of main, hope they Caesar summon, and then we drop Nib, and then all they can do is pop like just a trap card or something. But that's very risky, very risky. Because if they don't say end of main Caesar, then you get punished very hard. So bounce back, summon Caesar, and then try to go to end phase still, but they're gonna go activate Nib, and then they're gonna go Caesar effect, just Earth. Okay, so protect, tribute all the monsters, pass over the token, and then go ahead, pass turn now. They draw called by. Whew, that's a good draw. Holy. That is a good draw for Murakumo. Okay. So now priority, Caesar effect to pop, which it's already making it awkward for Josh. They're going to chain mutually a third. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking of chaining prayers actually does anything for us here, but tribute Haba doesn't really get us very far. It gets us prayers in hand for follow-up, I guess. And then forces them to pop the monster that we summon back off prayers, because we can summon Murakumo. This is resolving, right? No other chain. Okay, so it looks like we're just going to take the 33% gamble. I'm literally rolling dice to pick right now. Lol, I'm ready. Okay, and then hits Magatama. Ha! Okay. The dice did not pay off. At least it wasn't the trap card. The trap card would have been best for Josh. The Magatama was right in the middle, literally. So token 67 said, let me calculate real quick. Okay, so now go main phase. And then from here, there's going to go normal Raisin. Raisin effect goes search. It's going to grab out Dr. Madlove. And then anything on res, switch token to attack. Battle phase, Raisin attack Nib. Caesar declare attack. They just eat the attack. They prayer the attack. Why would you prayer that? They're going to called by, I guess, I was about to say, hold on. We can summon out Futsu, and then that can block both, because, is that even good? Is that even good? What if we just, like, eat 3,000, and then they attack with token, and we know the card in hand's called by, because we see the hand. It's not like I'm just saying this because I see it. Then they could, instead of summoning out Futsu and getting no value off of Futsu, instead of blocking damage, we could summon Kusanagi, and Kusanagi to add back prayer. And I think that gets us a lot further on the next turn, too. Because that means we at least have prayer, summon Kusanagi, add back level of Saji, a level 4, normal Saji, at least getting us somewhere. We do take more damage, though, I guess, doing it that way. Which, you know, can come up. But I was going to say, it's like, I don't know. Maybe it's like, maybe it's a little slightly different. I also forgot we tributed Haba. So it's like, could have added prayers off Haba, add Magatama off Kusanagi. Maybe there's a way. Or add back ritual spell. Maybe. Oh my gosh, Haba add mirror. And then we have wait, Haba add mirror. Murakumo gets added back off the Kusanagi. And we could have started our turn with mirror plus Murakumo. Ooh. And we have trap set. So that's like extra broken. Okay. They're just gonna go ahead, swing, main phase 2, make rock. Rock effect, summon Dr. Madlove. Dr. Madlove, grab out field spell. Now we have field spell to go ahead, search, grab out Raisin. And then we will just go ahead and make rocks on top of rock. And then make Skull Dread. And Skull Dread effect to draw Jiaolong, Fua, Ash, Lantern. I was going to say everything has to get revealed there. And then put cards back. And Josh admits defeat. I guess it's because we realize we can't beat Holly Sue. I would have played this game out, to be honest. I would have played it out. Because it's not like Holly Sue's even coming up until your turn. You still have a draw. They drew talents, literally like the best draw. Main phase. I mean, I think they already messed up heavy, though, at this point. But they have, like, prayer summon Haba to... Nah, I was going to say summon at the Skull Dread Zone, affect the gang attack. that makes talents live instantly. We don't have to trap negate this. We could just hold the trap. Might even be better just to summon Futsu. And then we have Talons. Talons would be able to draw or potentially look at the hand. I don't know. It's like there's just options here. I feel like this is just sloppy work by Josh, to be honest, and especially just giving up early. Like that's just very sloppy, very sloppy. I expect more out of him for sure. But that's going to go ahead and be a game, and then GG's. Good luck in the rest of the tournament. Yep, good sportsmanship. And with that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.